I wanted to take a look at the 2023 Kawasaki Vulcan S and see what changed from the previous year. The Vulcan S has remained largely unchanged since its introduction in 2015, and that kind of continues with the 2023 model. One of the things I liked about seeing each year with the Vulcan S is they do introduce new colors each time. Usually the Vulcan S Cafe gets a particular color, and then the non-Cafe, the regular Vulcan S, ends up getting a choice of usually two colors, and that continues. So there are a couple of new color choices. As with most model year changes, there are a couple of changes to the MSRP pricing. But for the North America pricing, there's something that kind of is a little interesting. So if we look at the pricing, 2022 non-ABS, you can see is $74.49, and for 2023 the non-ABS version dropped $100 to $73.49, which is kind of interesting because you really don't see manufacturers lowering prices very often. But I think I can see the reason why they did that, which I'll explain in just a minute. The 2022 ABS version was $78.49, and the 2023 ABS version is $78.99. So there's a $50 increase in that price. So I'm going to jump over to the 2023 models here. And I think what you'll see here kind of explains the difference in pricing, at least for the non-ABS version. And so in North America, what they've done is they've offered the two colors like they normally do, but this black color is only available in the non-ABS version, and the green is available only in the ABS version. So you don't get like you did in previous years where you could choose a color and then choose whether or not you wanted ABS. If you want ABS, you get the green, and if you don't want ABS, you get the black. So they've greatly simplified choices there, and I suspect that by simplifying those choices, they've probably been able to realize some cost savings and thankfully pass that on to buyers. Now, I was questioning that at first on the non-ABS model because these photos on the Kawasaki website, the photos of the black non-ABS version, they actually have the ABS lettering on the front fender there. So at first I wasn't sure if that was an accurate photo or if there was a problem on the website. So I found this photo of an actual 2023 non-ABS bike, and you can clearly see that there's no ABS lettering on the front fender. So I chalked that up to Kawasaki just not bothering to put an updated photo on there because, as we'll see in a second, the black is available in other markets around the world, but does come with ABS. So let's jump over to the Kawasaki European website just for a second and we'll come right back. So there's a couple of interesting things that are different here on the European site. They call the Urban Cruiser here. If we go to the Urban Cruiser, you can see you've got the Vulcan S, the Vulcan S Performance, and the Vulcan S Tourer. The Vulcan S Tourer, which is not available in North America, comes with a windshield and saddlebags. And you can see the color choices are actually a little different than the regular Vulcan S here. So here's the Vulcan S Performance model in Europe, and it's very similar to the Vulcan S Cafe edition in North America, but they do have a choice of two different colors here, neither of which are the same as the Cafe version in North America. And finally, looking at the standard Vulcan S for Europe, they have two different color choices. The black is the same as the North American option here, but this one does have ABS. They also have a black and gray model that does have ABS. So again, in Europe, there's no option to not have ABS. That's probably some kind of regulation. So jumping back to the North American site, here's the 2023 Cafe model. Similar to previous years, it has the alternating colors on the wheels. And of course, this color choice is not available in anything other than the Cafe version. And lastly, it includes the Cafe style windshield that's been included on every Cafe model so far. So again, no real significant changes for model year 2023 in North America. some pricing changes and a little differences to the way the ABS and non-ABS models are offered. And of course the colors of the year. This is always kind of cool to see what they come up with. So although it's nice to think about perhaps some changes from year to year, it's actually quite beneficial to keep these models consistent. Makes it easier to find parts. And there's quite a benefit to the aftermarket parts market also. If you think an aftermarket company is a lot more likely to create different parts, knowing that those parts can be used on a wide range of models. Kawasaki is investing heavily in the electric, hybrid, and even hydrogen power. They are teasing some new bikes using these forms of power, mostly on the Ninja platform, as you can see here. I think we can expect to see some of these bikes for the 2024 model year. I'm completely guessing here, but I feel like if these are successful, we could see something in the Vulcan S maybe by 2025. So until then, it probably doesn't make a lot of sense for Kawasaki to make any real changes to the Vulcan S. If I hear of anything else, I'll certainly let you all know. So until then, thanks for watching, and subscribe for more motorcycle content.